Hi, I'm Tim Teleke, president and founder of In-Out Labs. We get asked from time to time, what type of drug tests do you do? Well, there are some that are more popular than others, and just to give you a basic idea, for employers, probably the one we do the most is for regulated industries. So it's a DOT 5-panel urine drug test. That includes marijuana, cocaine, amphetamines, which includes meth as well as ecstasy, includes opioids, which would be codeine, morphine, heroin, hydrocodone, hydromorphone, oxycodone, and oxymorphone, and PCP. It's a lot of drugs. The DOT refers to that as a 5-panel test. A non-DOT industry might refer to it as probably a 9-panel test or a 5-panel plus expanded opiates. So it's always good to understand what's in the panel when you ask for a certain type of panel. For non-regulated industries, most will ask for a 5 or a 10-panel urine test. And after some discussion, many will include the expanded opiates. So 10-panel plus expanded opiates is a pretty good coverage for most commonly abused illegal and prescription drugs. Now for individuals, it's a little different story because often sometimes it's a self-pay, self-test. People want to check to see if drugs they've been taking will still show up on a drug test. And quite often that's just a 5-panel test because, or 10-panel, because often they're looking for marijuana or they're looking for cocaine or often something like Xanax. Or sometimes opioids, but in general, a 5 or a 10-panel test is a self-pay, self-testing thing. Healthcare students also fall in that individual category, and most of the healthcare institutions, these are like nursing students and such, are required to do a 10-panel urine test. The other group of individuals will be family members in courts. They'll often run a hair test, which includes, it can include up to 17 different drugs. There's a 17-panel hair test. But hair tests are really good for detecting a pattern of use. And then the last one we get a lot more for court, sometimes probation, is an ETG alcohol test. Most often in urine, but sometimes in hair. So ETG is a metabolite of alcohol, and it will show up in urine for 80 hours. So that's what, three days or so. In hair, it can be up to 90 days. So those are really effective for detecting a lifestyle of substance abuse, and that would be a hair test in general. So at In-Out Labs, those are the most popular types of drug tests we do. There are others, but those are the main ones. If you'd like to stay up to date on all things about In-Out Labs, whether it's our drug and alcohol testing services for individuals and employers, or our health test services, you can subscribe to this channel. Please click the button or visit our website, inoutlabs.com. I'm Tim Teleke, In-Out Labs.